I bet you thought I was done with this game. Me too, except for the fact that we have a coelacanth to find, a DLC to do, and a bad ending, I think, to do. So there's still a ton left to do in this game. So no, we're not done with this game. And in fact, I'm hoping to get most, if not all of those things done today. The question is how fast can I find this coelacanth? Hopefully it should be pretty quick. I know it's got to be around here somewhere. There is no way that this thing isn't like right here, right under my nose, somewhere in here. This is it! This has to be it. There's a gigantic fish on the other side of this debris. And they've always been gigantic fish on the other side of debris that we can explode. Awesome! I don't know how I didn't see this previously, but I am glad I found it. Yes, this is it. It's abyssal, too. Makes sense. It would be deep down. Ooh, I kind of feel bad. I kind of want to send it back, but I did catch all of the monsters. I've earned this payday. It can be studied, right? I can show that they exist, and they exist here, and they can be studied for future preservation purposes. Here, if I get it back fast enough, you can preserve it. Here you go. I'm right to the fish market. There you go. Now preserve it for future research. Because I believe they're super rare. I might be wrong, but judging by how difficult it was to find and how much you wanted to find it, I would say they're super rare. About these rare fish, I found a coelacanth. I caught a coelacanth. That's great news. I'll add it to my records. Here, take this. I'm sure you'll find good use for it. I will. In fact, I've pretty much already... No, I still have a few things I need to research. I think I have a couple nets and a few other things. So I guess that means I've done everything there is to do. Right? Absolutely everything? There's nothing left to do? I know, I'm being facetious. Because I know that down here, this has to be the DLC. I've been everywhere else. So we're going south. As far south as we can go. I want to do the DLC. I want to see what it has to offer. Or haven't we seen this one before? That's just a tiger mackerel. Yeah, we've seen that one. Okay, I'm not getting distracted anymore. I am running headfirst into the new area. This place looks like the place. It looks amazing. I'm probably going to need some more explosives. I'm going to need, I don't know, new gear to deal with the ice, possibly? Every different biome has had a different mechanic with it. I can't imagine what this one will be. Either way, I thought I should set up a pontoon here, but when I went to stake my claim, I noticed some old equipment on the ice. Someone had beat you to it! Come and check it out when you get a chance. In the meantime, I've got some new rods for sale. They'll be perfect for fishing in the ice around here. Yeah, they're really short and tiny, right? Like ice fishing rods? The traveling merchant has crossed over to the nearby iceberg, and since I love that. Hold on. And is inspecting some old pieces of metal. You approach. It's so weird. This stuff seems old, like really old. She kicks a large sheet of metal half embedded in the ice. A thin layer of snow dislodges, revealing lines of rivet holes. You follow her into a small makeshift shelter, ruined by years of harsh weather. Inside are some schematics, nailed to a table, still barely legible. See how they angled these sheets? And the lining of the metal around the bow. Oh, it's an icebreaker, isn't it? Whoever was here, I think they were constructing an icebreaker! Yes! I want one. Could you make another one using these plans? I know what an icebreaker is. They put it on these massive freighters in order to, like, deliver goods to frozen over spots in the ocean, which, mind you, salt water takes a while to freeze, so that's really cold. But yeah, they have these big ships and they crack through the ice, and it lets the littler ships go through. Probably, but let me see. She trudges outside again and paces out the length of the metal scraps on the ice. We've got most of the basic materials here already. But of course, we're missing the most crucial pieces. You mean like a boat? An icebreaker needs specially tempered, angled metal. as well as components designed to minimize the impact to your hull. Yeah, that's true. I imagine there needs to be some sort of a cushioning device. Because last I checked, ice is what sank the Titanic. I don't want to repeat history, please. I can't see any of those here, but whoever left all this stuff here, maybe they left other pieces elsewhere. So I'll go and find it and bring it back, and you will build me an icebreaker? Either way, I can go and find this. I have a dredge, I have explosives, and I have enough jet-powered engines to actually make my boat fly. So I have means to do this. There's a boat over there. Is this a trap? This might be a trap. Can I blow this up? I have explosives. No, doesn't seem that way. This boat does not look like an icebreaker boat. It looks like a dinghy. Oh my God, it's the photographer. I completely forgot you existed. I was told like so early in this game that you were a thing. Hello. I don't think we've met. A fisherman, I presume. Please try to keep your engine noise to a minimum. It tends to frighten the wildlife. Which ones? I'm not seeing much. Are there pengies? I want to see penguins. Oh, there's a narwhal. That's kind of cool. Somewhere in this ice field. I couldn't get any further in, so I've been trying to take a picture from here with no luck. Would you like me to blow this up? I can do that. It makes a little bit of noise, but I think the narwhal will understand. From what I've heard, the sound of ice cracking in some of these glaciers is so loud, it sounds like artillery fire. So I don't think it's going to mind one simple little explosion. I don't suppose you have any fish you'd be prepared to donate to the pursuit of wildlife photography. I'm not one to donate things, but I am one to do things either out of for the experience of it, or I guess for a reward. I'll do it. I have a lot of fish. We could totally like work out a deal or something. Or I can do it out of the goodness of my heart, I guess. That's perfect. Now cut your engines. We need to wait in complete silence. I think I hear something under the ice. Oh, actually, no, there it is. Oh my God, that is not the narwhals I've ever seen before. I hope you got the shot, cause wow. What on earth was that thing? I'm not sticking around to find out. No. You got me into this mess. You are definitely getting me out of this mess. The photographer is hurriedly packing camera equipment into boxes. She seems very on edge. You don't say! We just summoned a beast from below the ice. That was not a narwhal. That was like, I don't know, like an ocean liger, I guess? It was cool. These ice fields aren't safe with that thing around. You should consider turning back. No, I've dealt with way worse. Trust me. I'll be out of here as soon as I've packed my things away. That's probably smart. I'm not going to be able to protect you very much. I'm also not going to go out there in the middle of the night. You've kind of put me in a bad spot, and I don't wish to be in. So I'm going to catch my fill of fish. And I'm going back. I'm going to sell all these fish, and I'm going to take a quick nap. And then from there, I will see what kind of horrific things await me now that we have awakened the beast. And apparently ice tornadoes? God, okay, fine. Ooh. Oh, no, that's just more ice fish. I want something new. Give me something new and exciting. Oh, this is a piece, isn't it? A piece of the icebreaker? Oh, God, it's massive. It is huge. But I'm happy I at least got one. Maybe there's only 4 then, because that looks big enough to fill at least a 1/4 of that little area. Ooh, a cold wind whistles through the doorways of the only cabin still standing. Behind it, a frozen over dig site is littered with tools and debris. This seems creepy, and I love it. A large book sits on the table. It's well worn from the passage of time, but you can still read the words Captain's Log etched into the cover. You open the book, its frozen spine cracking for the first time in decades. Which entry do you want to read? I'm not certain I want to read any of them. It's all going to be terrifying, isn't it? This is... Oh, yes, it's going to tell us all about this crazy creature. The vessel was pursued by a particularly aggressive narwhal Some men placed fish on the ice nearby in an effort to distract it. It appeared to work, though only for a time. It resurfaced and needed satiating repeatedly. As I lay falling asleep, the most almighty voice spoke unto me. It resounded from the thick ice below, at once both powerful and ethereal. There was no mistaking this as a trick of the wind, nor a jest by the crew. It did not pause for response or acknowledgement, but whispered a cryptic prophecy. At first, I could not make sense of it. 3 listeners shall hear the heart, and that I should indulge these listeners. It spoke of boundless wealth from the stars, and of eyes opening unto the world. The rest of my sleep was feverish, as my mind was plagued with the sound of the voice. It spun in my head, echoing even louder. In the morning, the boat's swain and navigator came to me separately, claiming to have heard a sound like a heartbeat, as the men were digging yesterday. I was not going to read all of that, but apparently it was good I did, because we must feed the beast, and then once it has been satiated and I have been left alone, I must go to the eastern and western reaches of the ice field. No more fish will fit on the pile. There it is! Get it, big guy! Get it? Yeah! Nice job. Chomping right through that ice. That should keep it satisfied, at least for a little while. Cool. Thank you. Whoa! That looks like either a mouth or a big claw. I'm not sure I want to be here. Oh, actually, that takes another, twist on the whole idea of global warming. Maybe the real issue with global warming is anything that has been trapped under the ice that may be massive and monstrous and wish to end the world as we know it might be unleashed. Instead of just the whole we're gonna flood ourselves kind of thing. So you dock against a small platform, or should I say I dock against a small platform of ice formed around a gigantic clawed hand. I am not seeing things that is actually a clawed hand then. Okay, cool. You are not the first to find this place. Remnants of a long abandoned camp litter the ice. It looks like there's someone frozen in the ice too. An unnatural spire of ice stands above scraps of snowed over equipment. A dark shape twists within. Place an ear to the ice. An anguished voice cries from deep within the ice. Help me. Frozen. So many years. Free me. Oh. Please break the ice. How? What happened? The figure contorted through painful shapes. Oh, we saw lights dancing in ice, dug deep, didn't know. I heard it, the heart beating under ice, the cracking, waking, the noises in the east. I went, the captain, brought him here to find it, the hand in the night, shadow of claws, the darkness shrinks. I turned away, just a moment, the pain, the claws, my back. So cold, so dark, under ice. Please break the ice. How do I do it? Silence it. You must shatter. I don't have that. If I had it, I would do whatever it was that you wanted me to do. You have been frozen a long time, though. I have 2 questions. How are you still alive? And what happens once I shatter this ice? I'll go and find what you need. I'll be back, friend. Just stay right there. Not that you're going to go anywhere, but stay right there. Try not to move too much. I'll get you out of there. Break it. I need through here. I need to find more of the icebreaker part. Yes, thank you. That should keep it satisfied at least for a little while. Good. Awesome. I am glad that I've worked out this situation, especially as a fisherman, where I can just feed my friend. We don't actually need to do any harm to my friend here. That might actually be all the pieces. I thought maybe I would need 4, but I'm thinking I only need the 3. So is if I can dock here, sleep until morning. Yeah, there's another creepy figure here too. Oh, I hate it. But yeah, I'm gonna sleep until morning and then I'm gonna go and build the icebreaker, I hope. Okay, here's one. Yeah, it just takes 3. Perfect. Awesome, that's everything. Let me just warm my hands up a little and then I'll get started. Yes, install the icebreaker. I want to just push through everything. All right, I think that should do it. The front of your ship can now break through chunks of ice. Awesome, probably not the big ones, I'm assuming. I'm still going to need my friend to break through that, the aggressive narwhal. But I think I can do everything else. Test it out. I'll be watching from here. Yeah, I bet you will. You're not going to be the one that tests this, I'm sure. I have done stupider things for less, so... Oh, I forgot to mention, just let me know if you want to temporarily remove that icebreaker. I can swap it out at any of my pontoons. Why would I do that? It doesn't make sense. Also, what's going on here? I've been looking through the schematics we found before, and there are plans here for another device? They're for an ice shaper. That's different to your icebreaker, by the way. It's for cutting chunks of ice. If you find the missing device, I'll be able to use the machine to harvest ice blocks. For refrigeration? So my stuff won't spoil as fast, right? Slow fish spoilage. Yes, awesome. This is what the missing ice shaper looks like. There's another glowy bit I saw earlier. That might be what that is. I thought maybe it was one of the ice, the climbing hook that I need in order to break out those poor people frozen in the ice. But maybe it's the ice shaper. Okay, one way to find out. Yes! Oh, ice shall not stand before me any longer. Can I break these ones too? Yes! Oh, I love the traveling merchants so much. They are amazing. They always know what to get me for my birthday. Because look, I can just go right through wherever I see a glowy bit. I wonder what this glowy bit... Oh, this is the... There's no way. This is the ice shaper I need. Awesome, so that other one must have been the ice pick. Ooh, is this a shark? Wait. I saw red. Oh my god, I don't know what that is, but I'm terrified. Those are eyes, and there is something frozen there. I see eyes, so that kind of tells me this is sort of kind of close to be the front of you. Oh, there's another ice pick here. So do I use them up? I must, right? How do I get this thing free? I don't know if I should. Oh, there's another person here, so I need 3 of those ice picks, right? The Southern Locust. Is that what you are, as a locust? Please, save us all. Find the axe, undo this, the betrayer. I guess let's break the ice. Don't do anything horrible, please. I think the captain betrayed their men and left them frozen like this because they got hit by some sort of a curse because they found something. I'm guessing, I don't know. It might have even been the book because curses follow this book. You strike hard against the center of the shard where the shadowy shape appears darkest. A deep crack chases upwards, cleaving away fragments that fall and shatter. Oh. Did you... Oh! One of the eyes has now closed? The structure peels open, split to its core. A glistening stone? Whispering threads of starlight trailing from it. Why do I want this? I'll take it, I guess. You take the stone and leave. I figured out where the stones go. Apparently here. My frozen heart goes on this rock. I don't know what happens when I collect all 4, but I guess I'm going to find out. There's an ice shard on this one in the central camp. Okay. Let's break it. A distorted voice within. Don't disturb the ice. Why not? Do not risk breaking its senses through the ice, through the shadows. No hope. You might not have any hope, but I've dealt with worse things. So let's deal with this one. I know what is in there. This massive beast. Yes, it closed one of its 4 eyes, and now I get another heart. And with this, there'll be 3 gone! And 3 hearts. And the last and final ice breaks away. I feel bad for breaking these people, but I do set them free, I guess. They are eternally trapped within the ice, and now they can be free to no longer be eternally trapped within the ice. Whoa. Is this like the grown-up version of the other one? That's a big horn. Oh. Never mind. Did I unalive it? The structure peels open, and at its core is the 4th and final of the hearts. I think I might have, for once, gotten rid of a big, bad, monstrous creature that has been, I guess, stuck in the ice, but also it was darn close to being released upon the world. At least I think, I hope, I don't know. I'll figure that one out when I grab whatever this is, because it told me to go here and find this. Well, it didn't say it, but it pointed me in this direction. Whoa, what is that? An Aurus anchor. What is an Aurus anchor? A fragment of a golden splintered horn. Discordant buzzing fills the surrounding air. It yearns for the deep. Cast this overboard to create a reusable 2-way portal to Blackstone Isle. This is, I guess, an upgrade. I now have a portal. I can go to and from wherever, instead of just portaling my way there directly. Okay, now we have all 4 of these. I'm hoping that this is going to be only a good thing. I don't know what else might happen. A glowing light intensifies. Feeding into the 4 stones, a web of light grows between them, connecting, rejoining, uniting. And I get a radiant trowel net. This is actually kind of awesome, because I didn't want to have to trowel for all the fish that we have yet to catch anyway. So it's just kind of nice to have that. This can catch everything here. I guess I might as well start. By the time I get back to the traveling merchant, I should have, I hope, caught all of the fish that I have yet to catch. And with this haul, that should be all of them, I think. Even the colossal squid. Between the sleeper shark and the colossal squid, I think I've caught even the rare fish, if I'm understanding that correctly. Yes, that's all of them. Every single known fish is caught. I don't 100% a lot of games. And in fact, I haven't 100%ed this one either. But I've come darn close, and as close as I'm comfortable to getting. So, there is only one last thing for us to do, which is to see what the end of the game would be had we gone with the other option. This is it. This is everything there is to do in the game besides catch all of the freaky fish and maybe find the hooded figure. I still don't know how those rocks work either, so I could do that, but this is all the major stuff done. Are you sure you wish to continue? Yes. The relics are coming with us. We should wait for the fog to thicken. With luck, the seas will remain unaware of our intentions. His shape disappears from the mirror. A chill rises in your body as you turn to leave. The collector is with you. I know I shouldn't tarry, but there is a light on that island that I haven't seen before. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna move on. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I know where I am to go. I am to go here. Okay, collector, you and I. This is the place. Is it? This is where she was taken from us, and where we can at last bring her back. Only here, and only because of what we've achieved. You open the book. Its pages are frosted with ice, and a chill mist rises around your fingers. You begin to read aloud. To release a lost one, frozen in time. You throw the pocket watch overboard. And tethered by chains in the deep, you throw the necklace overboard. Bind them to this world once more. You throw the ring overboard. Open the door to the starry heavens. You slot the key into the lock of the music box and lay the weary world to rest. You throw the music box overboard, its key left unturned. Uh-oh. No! I'm not supposed to be eaten again. Oh. There she is, isn't she? Is it bad that the fog has rolled in even thicker and that there is now thunderstorms and... Oh, no. Well, we've done it, haven't we? That is definitely Cthulhu, is it not? I believe that we have unleashed evil upon this world, the likes of which no one will ever survive. So, we got our beloved back. I guess technically that's a happy ending, right? That's the ending we wanted. Oh, the village is burning to the ground. Well, like I said before, happy endings are not always the good endings, and good endings are not always happy. You're now witnessing why that is true. So thank you so much for watching this and for enjoying this playthrough on what is Dredge. Unfortunately, this ends here, which means that I'm going to have to find another game for the next episode. And remember to take care and goodbye!